The way fans are shifting from Maurice Sam to Bryan Okwara is something worth talking about. And let's be honest, it's not happening out of nowhere. It's the little things that add up. Maurice Sam has been a little too quiet lately, especially on social media and at public events. Fans are not seeing those sweet, reassuring posts or lovey-dovey updates about Sonia, and you know how people get when they don't see something, they start to wonder. Does he care? Is he even invested? Is something wrong? It's not that Maurice is doing anything bad, it's just that in a world where love is measured by Instagram posts and TikTok moments, silence can feel like distance. And then you have Bryan Okwara on the other side, effortlessly stealing the spotlight. He's showing up, engaging, and let's not forget, the chemistry. Chemistry is a funny thing. You can't always explain it, but you can definitely see it. Every time Sonia and Bryan are together, whether in interviews, social media clips, or public appearances, there's this unmissable spark. They laugh, the vibe, they seem completely in sync. And let's be honest, people love seeing that. It makes them feel like they're part of something exciting. Maurice, on the other hand, seems to be missing from the action, and that's making some fans question if he's even in the picture anymore. People love love, but they love visible love even more. Social media has turned relationships into a reality show where fans are the audience, eagerly waiting for the next romantic episode. When a couple actively posts about each other, it reassures the audience. But when one partner starts going ghost mode, oh, the speculation begins. And unfortunately for Maurice, he's playing it too low-key, making some people wonder if he's even still in the relationship. The tricky part about this whole situation is that it's not necessarily about what's real, it's about what looks real. Fans don't get to see what happens behind closed doors. They don't know the late-night conversations, the private jockeys, or the small, intimate moments that make a relationship special. What they do see is who's posting more, who's showing up more, and who looks more engaged. Right now, that person is Bryan Okwara. And let's be honest, Bryan is making it easy for people to root for him. He's got charisma, he's got presence, and he knows how to keep the energy alive. Every time he and Sonia are seen together, they just seem to click. It's the way they talk, the way they laugh, and the way they bounce off each other's energy. Even if it's just friendly chemistry, fans eat it up. And when you put that side by side with Maurice's radio silence, you already know who's winning the popularity contest. Now, is it fair to judge a relationship based on what's seen online? Probably not. But that's the world we live in. Fans don't have access to the full story, so they fill in the blanks with their own narratives. And let's be real, people love drama. When a celebrity couple suddenly stops posting about each other, it doesn't take long before fans start whispering, are they still together? Did something happen? And the more time passes without any reassurance, the louder those whispers get. And here's the thing, fans don't just watch, they feel. They get emotionally invested in these relationships as if they are part of it. So when they see Sonia and Bryan looking effortlessly connected, it's easy for them to start believing that maybe, just maybe, these two are meant to be. Even if Sonia and Maurice are perfectly fine behind the scenes, the lack of visible affection makes fans feel disconnected from their relationship. And once that emotional disconnect happens, the shift begins. Maurice might not even realize how much this is affecting his public image. To him, maybe keeping his relationship private is just his way of protecting it. Maybe he believes love doesn't need to be proven with hashtags and couple selfies. But in an era where fans expect to be part of the journey, silence can sometimes feel like neglect. It's not that people want him to perform his love for the world, but they want to feel it. And right now, they are not feeling much from his side. Meanwhile, Bryan Okwara, oh, He's making sure people see, feel, and believe in the chemistry. He's not even trying too hard, it just comes naturally. Whether they are joking in an interview or sharing a playful moment on Instagram, he's giving fans exactly what they crave: entertainment, excitement, and emotion. And guess what? That's how favorites are made. One thing is clear: public perception can make or break a celebrity relationship. It doesn't matter what's happening in real life, it's about what people think is happening. If fans feel like there's a disconnect, they'll start rooting for someone else. And right now, Maurice Sam's quiet approach is making his relationship with Sonia feel distant, while Bryan's presence is making his connection with her feel alive and full of possibilities. But let's take a step back. Are fans jumping to conclusions? Absolutely. Just because Maurice isn't posting doesn't mean he's not deeply in love with Sonia. Just because Bryan and Sonia look good together in public doesn't mean there's anything beyond friendship. But when has logic ever stopped people from shipping couples? Fans are dreamers. They want to believe in the most exciting, passionate, and visible love story. And that's exactly what Bryan Okwara is unintentionally giving them. At the end of the day, this whole situation is a reminder that in the entertainment industry, visibility matters. Being seen, being present, and keeping fans engaged is part of the game. Maurice may be thinking, why do I need to prove my love to strangers? But the reality is, when you're in the public eye, love isn't just personal, it's also a performance, whether you like it or not. So the real question is, will Maurice step up and show fans what they want to see? Or will he continue keeping things private, letting Bryan unintentionally take the spotlight? Because let's be real, this is less about what's real and more about what looks real. And right now, Bryan is winning that game without even trying. Of course, there's also the possibility that Maurice just doesn't care about public perception. Maybe he's secure enough in his relationship that he doesn't feel the need to prove anything. And if that's the case, then hats off to him. But if he wants to keep his place in fans' hearts, he might need to find a way to balance privacy with presence. Because love in the digital age isn't just about feeling, it's about showing. And what about Sonia? What does she think about all of this? Is she noticing the shift in fan support? Does she feel the pressure to make her relationship with Maurice more visible? Or is she just sitting back and letting people assume whatever they want? Either way, one thing is clear: she's in the middle of a fan-created love triangle that she didn't sign up for. But let's not get carried away. This isn't a war. Bryan Okwara isn't actively trying to replace Maurice Sam, and Maurice isn't intentionally pushing fans away. It's just the nature of the industry. When one couple isn't feeding the audience, another pair naturally steps into the spotlight. And whether it's fair or not, that's just how the game is played. So will Maurice rise to the occasion, or will Bryan continue to be the fan favorite? Will fans eventually move on, or will this love triangle continue to spark debates? One thing is for sure: people will keep watching, speculating, and choosing sides. Because in the world of celebrity relationships, perception is everything. Hey guys, don't just watch, join the family. Hit that subscribe button, share, comment and turn on your notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. Trust me, you don't want to be the last to know.